Looking good. Almost done. And there. Done.
What have you done?
I painted the truth. I painted my truth.
For a long time, I have worshipped or stanned the king that is Danny Devito. I know a lot of people are also involved in Devitoism, or the stanning of Danny Devito, or the worshipping of Danny Devito. However, I don't think that enough people are. I don't think enough people truly know the beauty that is Danny Devito. So today I'm gonna give you just a tiny little slither. And when I say tiny, I mean tiny, because when I tell you these tiny little facts that I have about him here today and things that he's done that I think are just so wholesome and just very epic and cute of him, you're going to want to go and find out yourself about all the stuff that he's done, and I'm not going to ruin that for you. So today I'm going to go over some of my favourite Danny Devito moments that will help you to finally see the light, and which will hopefully help you to join Devitoism as well. You'll finally be an actual respected member of society. If you don't know how that feels, then you probably don't stan Danny Devito, and this is why you need to watch this video, and this is why you need to stan him, right? And by the end of the video you will be throwing yourself at him, wanting him to give you a handshake, because you will be so infatuated by this goddamn man. He is an absolute god among men, and let's just start. Let's just get into it. Now, the first piece of Devito history that I love so much is him being the saviour of the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yes, he is that powerful that he saved a whole show from going off the air. So let me tell you a story. Sit down, kids, as I tell you the story of how this show, this goddamn masterpiece, was saved from going off the air. Now, after airing its first season in 2005, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia didn't do as well as the creators and the studio hoped that it probably would have. The ratings of the show weren't great. Even though it was a really well written, very funny show, the ratings just weren't there, and it wasn't looking good for them. It was looking like this was going to be the end of this show. However, FX, who produced the show at the time, decided that they would throw some hope towards the show. They would throw them a bone, per se, and said that if they could get a big named actor on the show, that they would renew it for a second season. The creator of the show, Rob McElhenney, had found out that Danny Devito was a fan of the show, and they arranged to meet. I think Danny Devito was a friend of the head of FX. I've actually made a video on this whole situation, the whole of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I remember I was trying to say this man's name so many times, and I just could not say it for some reason, and I'm not even going to try to say his name again, right? But this man right here was friends with Danny Devito. Rob McElhenney found out that Danny Devito was a fan of the show, knew what it was, he knew what the show was, he thought it was funny. Anyway, they met, and Danny Devito agreed to be on the show, which in turn saved it from going off the air. He is a hero to all, and he's a hero to me. Frank Reynolds is the best character to ever be created in cinematic history. I love this man. Fun fact, they actually shot all of Danny DeVito's episodes for season 2 of the show in 20 days. They filmed all of Danny DeVito's scenes in the episodes that he would be in 20 goddamn days, and that just shows how powerful and how magical this man really is. However, they did it, and the show has now become the longest running live action sitcom in history, and has birthed so many iconic memes. It has birthed some of the most amazing memes that I've ever seen in my life, stuff that I knew before I even started watching the show.
Hello! Hey, Pepe Sylvia, look in the mail. Well, this whole box is Pepe Sylvia!
That's my character. I'm the trash man.
For you a nice egg in this trying time?
What's up, bitches? I'm a man cheetah. You want to do something with this?
Anyway, I started blasting.
I've contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves! Begone, vile man! Begone from me! A starter car! This car is a finisher car! A transporter of gods! The golden god! I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
It is so iconic, and we have Danny DeVito to thank. Now, most celebrities have social media, and Danny Devito is absolutely no exception to that rule. However, what sets him and his posts apart from all these other pathetic, normal celebrities, these people are just like everybody else, and they post all the same stuff, whether that be posting pictures of their faces, of them going to events and stuff, inspirational quotes. Enough of that. We don't need that, because what we have is Danny Devito, and what Danny Devito has to offer us as a society is pictures of his feet. Danny DeVito DeVito is such a generous king that he doesn't make us pay for, you know, like some of these horrible, greedy people that make us pay for feet pictures. He just gives us these feet pictures for free. And he, in fact, to be more specific, he gives us pictures of his troll foot. Now, if you're wondering what a troll foot is, this is a troll foot right here, and oh boy, are you lucky to be seeing this. I'm not even being sarcastic, like, this is the funniest I actually love these pictures so much. Like, it's just, like, he's such an icon. I don't understand that people don't like him, but I'm genuinely in disbelief. I'm in disbelief that I have to make this video to ask people to stan him. Like, we should all just be, as a society, just be bound down to Danny DeVito and his troll feet. He posts pictures of his troll foot with objects, or if he's in like a new place or whatever, like he'll post a picture of like his troll foot like at the beach, or maybe like on a plane, or like whatever, right? And even with other celebrities, because even celebrities know that this is a very powerful tool. Like, they know that Danny DeVito's troll foot holds a lot of power, you know what I mean? And they know that getting their face beside his troll foot will give them so much good luck, you know what I mean? It's like a good luck thing. If you miss out on the chance to get your picture took with Danny DeVito's troll foot, you're in for like a 1,000 years of bad luck. That is just the way that in DeVitoism, that is just how we see it. My favourite type of troll foot picture is, again, when he posts it with other celebrities, but when he makes people like point at his foot. It's so dumb. I love him so much. Like, he will meet celebrities and he will just make them point at his foot. Like, it's such a power move. Like, what a king. For example, one of my favourite music videos ever is the One Direction music video for Steal My Girl, and it's honestly just because Danny DeVito's in it. It's literally the only reason. It's like maybe not one of my favourite music videos ever. Like, I mean, not it is. I don't know who I'm trying to kid, right? So basically, when I met One Direction, they all got a wee picture with Danny DeVito. However, it wasn't just a picture with Danny DeVito. They got to have a picture with the troll foot, and it is the funniest picture because it's like they're all just like sitting around his foot and like pointing at it. It's not even that funny, right? But it is funny to be Danny DeVito. What a king. What an icon. This fact is so wholesome. Like, this is the most wholesome fact like on this list, right? And it is like the cutest thing that, like, it's just so sweet, and like it's just such a cute thing that Danny DeVito did. Now, back in 1996, Danny DeVito directed and produced and was heavily involved in the live action adaptation of Roald Dahl's classic book Matilda. The movie starred 9-year-old Mara Wilson, who played the title character of Matilda, with Danny DeVito playing her father. Now, during production of the movie, Mara's mother was unfortunately diagnosed with breast cancer, and this really took a toll on Mara's family and put a lot of stress and strain onto their family. And as a result of this, Danny DeVito and his wife offered to help out Mara's parents and would look after her whenever the parents would like need to go to the hospital, or whenever like they would just need help and stuff. Like, Danny DeVito and his wife would be like right there to help them and would make sure that Mara was okay. It was just such a like lovely thing for him to do. Like, he went out his way to help her. Mara's mother's cancer only got worse, however, and sadly she passed away in 1996. She passed away before production of Matilda was finished, and so she never actually got to see the final version of the movie. However, I read that Danny DeVito actually played Mara's mother a rough copy of the movie before she died, so that she could see her daughter performing and acting. I think this situation just shows how lovely and how kind-hearted Danny DeVito really is. Like, the fact that he went out his way to make sure that Mara knew that she wasn't alone is just so sweet. She speaks so highly of him as well, and like his family and stuff like that, and it's so nice to see. It's so refreshing to actually see like an actual nice celebrity.
I feel like Danny and I just kind of understood each other. I don't know what it was, but I immediately felt a connection with him. And I think that he was probably a lot like a lot of the people in my family, just full of good stories and a good sense of humor, and very talkative and outgoing, but also very considerate, and he thought a lot about other people. And the same was true of Rhea. She was also the consummate performer, but she had a truly wonderful heart.
Another member of DeVitoism is Alison Kloss. Now, Alison was a teenager who attended her prom in 2018 and pulled the biggest Chad move I have ever seen in my whole life. She took her Danny DeVito cardboard cutout to prom with her. Apparently the cardboard cutout cost her like $100, and she put a wee tie on it as well. It's very cute, very wholesome. I'm sure with what she knows now, like that $100 was probably the best investment in a product that she's ever made. She put pictures of her prom onto her social media, and this got the attention of the one and only Rob McElhenney, who plays Mac on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He then got a cardboard cutout of Alison and got Danny DeVito, the one and only, call Lord and Saviour to pose with it. He took her to Paddy's pub, and he actually, I think he put on like his Instagram, it was like, Alison, like you took Danny DeVito to prom with you, so he took you to Paddy's pub or something, and she's literally won the game of life. Like, how do we even compete with it? This whole interaction between Danny DeVito and this fan was literally the sweetest thing. I think it says a lot about Danny DeVito as well, like the fact that he's always up for a wee giggle, and he's just really like in tune with his fans and stuff. Like, he's just always up for a laugh, and I love that about him. Now, I could talk all day about the reasons I love Danny DeVito, and I could waffle on for years, for days, for centuries about why I love him so much. However, I think what I want to finish today's video off is by talking about his attitude. I think his attitude and just the way he comes across and stuff is so lovely. Like, he's just got such a positive attitude, and I know that's a really weird thing to say you like, but so is it? I don't think it's weird. I know I just said that I know it's weird, but like I kind of just said that because I thought other people would say that. I love that he doesn't take himself too seriously like a lot of celebrities and a lot of actors and like stuff like that do. I love that like he just can take the piss out of himself, and I love that he's just always up for a wee giggle. Like, he's always up for a wee giggle, and I love that. Like, I love him so much. Like, your fave can never. Your fave is too worried about what side they're getting their picture took on. Danny DeVito is literally coming out of couches naked. Like we are not on the same level. I don't know why I'm being so mean. Like, I don't know why I'm being so salty. It just upsets me when I don't see Danny DeVito stan accounts arguing under Pop Crave's tweets. Like, where are the Danny DeVito fan cams? His work on It's Always Sunny, for example, just shows this extremely well, like this kind of attitude point, like so well to me, because like he does so much nonsense on that show, and like he literally came out of a couch naked. Like, he literally zipped himself into a leather couch and burst out of it naked. Like name another actor that would do that without a fight. Like, he just done it and like was like, alright, cool. Like, alright, my guy. Like, I'll come out the couch naked, that's fine. Your fave could never do what he's doing. Like, oh my god. Now, if after all the points I have made in this video, you're still not convinced to join DeVitoism, and you're still not convinced to worship Danny DeVito, then I just think you're just a lost cause, and I just have one thing to say to you.
Get the frick out of here! Get the frick out of here! Get the frick out!